What's up, guys, and welcome to Petra's Corner. And today's story time is going to be on my thoughts of being pregnant at 12 years old.
Oh no!
I was just 11 years old when my period actually started. Yeah, I didn't even know what that was, but I think it will be good for us to know exactly what happened on this fateful day. Yeah, we grew up in a typical village setting where we do a lot of community work. That's if someone had a lot of work, especially in the farm to do, they'll always invite people around, like the family, the friends around, over to help them. So it was a case of my aunt who was married to another village and the kids were not around. So she had to invite her mom and myself. It was easy for us to pass through our village, our own place, to get to the farm, and hers through her own to the farm. But the idea was we were going to pass about 4 nights at her place since we were doing her egosi pig. Okay, so it was rather the game that we go along with our clothes. So I took underwear, I took some clothes which were going to take me over there for 4 days. We all eventually met on the farm, and while we were doing this farm work, suddenly I went to ace myself. So when I took down my aunties, I discovered there was blood.
Oh no!
I tried to check. I was still 11, I was too young. So I tried to check, I didn't see any blood. And since I was a kind of zam person, scattered person, it didn't even occur to me to check what that was. So I just went down the stream, washed the underwear, came, dried it, then wore another one. I mean, I took a lot of clothes. Then walked again for another 3 hours. When I went to ace myself, I still saw the same blood. I was like, what's this? Went down, washed it, took another one, and wore, then dried that one there with the grass. Yeah, so we continued. Then I saw it a third time. So the fourth time, I couldn't just take it. Okay? So that fourth time, we're already at home. So when I went to shower, I saw the same blood. I couldn't just take it. So I had to inform my mom. I said, Mama, I don't know. There's blood on my aunties. I don't know what's happening. And it just like rang a bell to her. Do you have a wound? I said, no, I don't have a wound. For how long has this been? I said, since morning. Since we started working in the farm. I've been saying it. And I've been changing the answers. And she was like, come and sit down here, my daughter. So I came and sat. And hear her words to me. You are now a big woman. You have to be very careful the way you interact with men. Do not let a guy talk to you, because as soon as a guy talks to you, you are pregnant. And that was a rule I kept. I knew she was serious, because it's not like today where sex education or menstrual education is taught everywhere. Then it was difficult. The first day I ever heard of that word, I think I was about 9 years old, but I never even knew what that meant. So I didn't even bother. I didn't even know what that was. So as she told me to not sleep with a guy, I just had to keep that. Mama's advice. Mama has told me. So that kept ringing a bell on me. So I was going to start my first, I was going to start Form 1. So that first year, everything went on well. Nothing happened. I actually kept the rule. But of course, I was sitting with boys in my class. So they were just like classmates. There was no problem. But I meant a guy talking to me. I mean, I understood actually what she meant. So the second year, I was in Form 2. I think we're having a physics lesson. It was a physics class. I think so. So the teacher sent me to the vice principal's office to collect one book. I don't know. I think they had an agreement on it. So when I went there, I took the book and the vice principal said something. So I was just laughing. I came out smiling. Then there was, as I was going, somebody was just like, excuse me, Petra. He actually called my name. Excuse me, Petra. Yeah. So when I turned, this one tall guy. Yeah, the guy's handsome. Okay. But I never knew his name. He told me, but I've forgotten that name. So it's like, can I have a minute of your time? I said, yeah. I said, but actually my teacher sent me, so I have to go give him this. I said, okay. He was like, Petra, I've been seeing you here for some time. I am really interested in you. I love you and I want you to be my girlfriend. I was 12 years old. So immediately what Mama told me came back ringing. So I left the guy there in frustration. I ran to class, handed over the book to the teacher, went and sat down because I thought automatically I was pregnant. To him. It wasn't myself. I was so devastated. So that day my friends were like, Petra, what happened? Petra, what's the problem? And I didn't even answer. So that day we went home. So the following day the trauma continued. I kept behaving, acting funny. Until after about 2 weeks, before the uniforms, the way the uniforms were, it was like a skirt and a blouse for the ladies and a jacket and pants for the men. Okay, jackets and pants or trousers. For this blouse, we were supposed to rather tuck them in for the ladies. And I used to do that. But when I discovered, or when I thought I was pregnant, then I knew of people who were pregnant and stopped tucking. So I stopped tucking in my blouse. Because the rule was every girl, every lady must tuck in. I stopped tucking in because I thought the pregnancy was already showing. 2 weeks pregnancy showing, you know. So that's why I started acting. At times the prefects or the seniors in school would see me and say, tuck in. I would just do it, then try to pop it. Then as soon as I go to the class, I would just like untuck in. I kept acting funny. I wouldn't tell them anything. How was I going to tell my friends I'm pregnant? How was I going to tell them what happened? We're not as social as we are today, okay? So the process continued until one day after school, as we were going, there was a lady. Since I was studying in the main city, okay, what I didn't tell you was I was studying in a different city while my mom was in the village, okay? So I stayed there for about 3 months, and during break, I would go home to meet her. But it was just like 9 miles from my village. It wasn't that far. Just then, it was even difficult to raise the transport fare. So I would rather stay there for long before visiting. So that was it. So a lady left from the village to this city. She was pregnant. She came for antenatal, and the lady saw me. Since in my village, they call me Bess. And I was trying to avoid the lady because she was going to see me pregnant, and the next thing, she was going to tell my mom. So I tried to hide myself, and she was like, Bess, come here. Come here. Why are you hiding? Come and greet me. Didn't you see me? I was like, Bess, come here. Didn't you see me? I was like, Auntie, welcome. Said, your mother asked me to greet you in case I see you, and it's good I saw you. And she gave me something my mom sent. Okay, she gave me some money my mom sent for her to give me. Even when I was greeting her, she could just feel there was something. She could just feel something was not right. So when she went back home, she told my mom, look, this is the way your daughter is. She's not the person I saw today. Bess was not the person I saw today. Things like that. So my mom got worried. And then, it's not like today we have telephones everywhere, mobile phones. Then, in my village, there was no fixed phone. So the only message, the only way to get to me was either through words, sending words through somebody, or she coming over to the city to see me. Yeah. So that was it. So she sent word through a driver to get me informed. Okay, because this guy was running from the village to the city, back to the village, things like that. So they were the ones coming to the city all the time. So she sent words through her to tell me to come over to the village. I did not go because I knew immediately she saw me pregnant, she was going to kill me. So I did not go. Now she had to use the authority as a mama. She insisted and sent another word through another driver. And this time the words came seriously. Her mother has said, if she doesn't see you in the village within this period, you're in a deep shit. And so I just had to go to the village. So when I went to the village, she was behind with neighbors, friends. It was like, I don't know, they were still doing some of their friendship of community kind of things. Because there were about 5 ladies there doing cooking something, I can't remember. So as soon as I went, since they were behind, when I stopped, she already knew I was the one. So I just passed through the corridor, got into the bedroom, and immediately she left. I just stood, I did not greet anyone. I didn't even go behind, but I saw them. So I just got into the bedroom. So she stood up, walked to me. Oh no! So they told me, you're troubled. What's your problem? I was so scared to tell her. I didn't even know how to start telling her. And immediately I started shedding tears. I didn't know what to say. I started shedding tears. Then she was like, tell me, what's the problem? And I was like, I'm pregnant. And she was a little shocked. Whatever she was holding slipped from my hand and fell. And she was like, tell me, who is responsible? I said, I don't even know his name. And she was shouting, so you sleep with many guys already and you don't even know who is responsible for your pregnancy? Or were you raped? Things like that. She was just asking a lot of questions. I was ready to pounce on me. Then, I don't know. One wisdom just came. And she was like, how did it happen? So I had to explain to her. As I actually went to the vice principal's office, and on my way back, the guy approached me in front of the administrative block. And she was like, did he take you to his place? I said, no, it was just there. He told me his name, but I've forgotten his name. He said, so just talking to the guy, that was all you did? I said, yeah. And I saw that breath of relief from her. So she gathered whatever fell down and went back behind. Then, She didn't like make me know all was well. She just went back behind and told her friends exactly what I've said, because I only noticed them laughing until they even sent my own food. Then I was like, what's happening? Is she planning to beat me up later? And one of her friends, I call her Auntie B. So she came over to me. She was like, you are not pregnant. Whoever told you that? I was like, my mom told me. Say, your mom, don't you know your mom is a character? Don't you know your mom is an actress? Don't you know your mom is a drama queen? There's nothing like that. So she had to explain everything to me. Blah, blah, blah. Please, if you enjoyed my story, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit your likes, hit your dislikes, comment, share. Let's grow together. Namaste.